Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. Today we'll be taking a look at what I bought on 1st of March launch day from the Lego store, and to make space on the review / build table I actually did move that 4x4 ambulance that I built the other day into the city. I think you can see what I mean by the lurid kind of yellow. I'm not sure it fits amazingly. Beside that you'll see there's another set that I'm planning on building and reviewing. That's just from my backlog. But separate to that, we'll get on to opening up that big yellow Lego bag and seeing what I got. So the first thing I got actually isn't a March Fast release at all, but it's this Lunar New Year Parade set from 2023, and that's because there was a big discount on it, down to 102 Canadian from 170, and it actually has, we see on the edge here, 18 minifigures included with it, so that's going to be excellent for fleshing out my future Chinatown section of my city, and also this was helping to build up so that I could get the gifts with purchase that came out March 1st. Second to that, we'll go for one of the new releases, which was this Audi S1 e-tron Quattro. This is the only set that I planned on buying, but yeah, happy with it. Well, hopefully I'll be happy with it once it's built, but that was always a planned purchase. After that, the other March 1st release that I picked up were the Harry Potter brickheads, the Prisoner of Azkaban figures. This isn't actually for me, this is for my wife, so she'll build those and have those sat in her kind of office upstairs. I think are relatively expensive, buying brand new on launch day, but again, helped get me over that. It was $260 Canadian to get the gift with purchase. After that, I picked up this Lego City set, which is the police speedboat and Crook's hideout, mainly because I wanted these pieces to form, as they are here, some shipping containers, which again is all kind of future proofing for the city. Not great value, quite a bit for only 311 pieces, but again this helped flesh out a different gift with purchase requirement on top of that $260. And finally, to add to that, I picked up some road plates, so that was all to get over $65 in either City, Friends, Animal Crossing or Creator 3-in-1, I believe. And what that meant is that we got this Friends poly bag, which is fine, it's some extra pieces, but the real interesting bit is actually this Animal Crossing poly bag, Maple's Pumpkin Garden, which I haven't seen Maple in any of the other Animal Crossing sets that released on March 1st. If this turns out to be a unique minifig, then actually that might be pretty valuable to have, so I'll probably be keeping that as an investment piece. And because I spent over 260 Canadian dollars, we got this 40680 flower store. It's not, again, anything that I'm particularly interested in, but it's in the style of the Houses of the World that released last year, and they all seem to have been regularly going for 50 plus Canadian dollars on eBay. So again, for $260, you're effectively getting $50 back as the gift with purchase if you do resell it in the future. So I wouldn't usually be too hyped up for a release day, and certainly wouldn't usually be at the Lego store, but I was in Calgary anyway, so I checked out the store the day before, where the shelves were looking pretty empty. Understandably so, as the staff wanted to leave space for the new releases on March 1st. I saw the Lunar New Year Parade set in there with the big discount, but there were a couple of boxes and I took the risk it would still be available on launch day, and fortunately it was. I was warned by one of the staff members that there might be a line at the opening of the store, but I didn't think it would be that big. However, when I got there at 10:02 with the store opening at 10 AM, I'd have to guess there were a good 40 people waiting in line, as well as people already letting the store, so I didn't actually get in there until an hour later at 11 AM. Fortunately, I spoke to someone else waiting in line and that passed the time well. Once I did get in, it looked like the Animal Crossing sets had proved popular, as there were none of the Isabel's House sets left, and I'd also say that the Speed Champions new releases were hot property too, as well as the Star Wars Starship Collection sets. The actual store hadn't got any of the new sets built and on display, which was a bit disappointing, as I'd definitely have liked to have seen the medieval village on display. I think maybe the only thing I did see built was the Animal Crossing polybag in the front window of the store. I'm really pleased that I did get my sets early on, as that gift with purchase for the flower store is already unavailable on the North American LEGO websites. It does still look like it's on the Europe ones, which suggests this could be a good one as an investment set, so long as it's not made available again later in the year. It made that $45 Canadian purchase of the Police Speedboat and Crooks Hideout City a bit more palatable at the price. I will get that built and reviewed, but it was mainly bought as a parts set for a future area of the city. Overall, I spent around 280 Canadian, including tax, so just hit the thresholds for the gifts with purchase, and I'm satisfied with what I've got. The LEGO City sets rumoured to release in the next few months look potentially interesting, but I'm not sure whether there are any upcoming huge sets which look like must-buys. If you know of any upcoming sets that look awesome, or whether you think I should have picked up anything else in this wave of releases, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. To see me build and review some of these sets, you can get subscribed and see that in future videos. With that, I'll leave you, and as always, be good.